Corn dog. I'm gonna regret this.
I predict that Trisha Paytas is the next big topic in our community here.
From really anxious. Let's talk about another emotion I'm feeling.
I think that she's going to be the next big thing.
Let's talk about boys. When do they have to love us, even when we shouldn't be loved?
That's my prediction. Trisha's going to get huge.
There is no safe seat at the feast. Take your best stab at the beast.
I predict that Trisha Paytas is the next big topic. 12 hours later, Vegan Cheetah made a video. He brought her up. And then just 4 hours ago, Freely made a video about Trisha. I also have 1 or 2 other videos I'm going to need to make about her. Just covering this one video that she made. That was me a week ago. And now I'm back with another episode covering this Trisha Paytas video. Also, with my predictions about Trisha Paytas should be the next big issue in our community, and then noting that the Vegan Cheetah and Freely had made videos about her just after I made that prediction. Both of them have made another video about Trisha Paytas. So either I'm just good at making these predictions, or the Cheetah and Freely are taking my advice and see that I'm on the right track here. Okay, now let's get into this. So setting the scene, Trisha is binging on chicken wings, and here she talks about veganism.
Corn dog. That's how I eat my corn dog. I've always eaten it this way. I just eat the corn. I hate hot dogs. Like the wiener part of the hot dog, I hate them.
I hope that she's not throwing those hot dogs away. Well, you would think that someone who understands veganism enough would not throw it away, at least give it to somebody else. But I just don't know with her yet. But even if she does throw it away, it's not as bad as you'd think. There's not much meat in there anyway.
Well, I like veganism. I do. I do feel good when I'm on it, but it gets to be late at night. I get thinking thoughts, I get emotional. I wish there was comfort food with vegan.
Well, if there's comfort food that's animal products, then there should be comfort food that's vegan too, because animal products don't have some kind of monopoly on comfort. But really, I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking about this for years and watching clips like this, and I'm starting to wonder if there's such a thing as comfort food. Let's see Exhibit A. And there's this new idea going around my circles. Actually, it's not a new idea, but it's kind of like a revolt that just getting enough carbs and calories in you doesn't make you automatically happy. And I would tend to agree with this. I think this belief from Durian Rider is about when you don't have a real good reason to be in a bad mood. The situation where you're only in a bad mood because you haven't eaten enough. Then eating will solve that problem. But then there's real emotions, and for that, I've noticed that just eating a lot doesn't really make them go away. For that, you need an emotional detox. But I'm remembering back to the beginning of her video, where she says, I was sad, but now I'm happy. Now I'm gonna have an emotional binge. That doesn't add up. Moving on to the next part of my video here, we start to segue from binge and talking about veganism to why she is binging. Let's bring on the emotional issues.
Talk about boys. Why are boys so complicated? Why do they have to say the right things when we're mad at them? Why do they have to love us?
Well, to make a long story short, we are just wired that way. Yeah, I'm older now. I have no delusions. And recently I was thinking, yes, men are complicated. There's this belief for a long time that men are simple. They've just been acting simple by covering their emotions, and they're taught to do that. But I think we're complicated for the same reason women are, because society and our way of living is complicated. And all of these problems just build up and expand.
I was scared of love, and once I felt it, I pushed away. from just anyone that I feel love from. I felt it, and I was scared. I suck at relationships.
So I think we found where the major complications lie. In some parts of her video, it seems like she was putting blame outside of herself. And then here we clearly see that the reason she has these emotional issues is because of herself, mostly, or how she handles the outside world. So I think my best advice here would be to not wallow in the negative emotions and realize you just have two choices. You either accept people in relationships how they are, or how they continue to turn out, or you get away from people. Maybe get a hobby. See, she doesn't have a job really because she doesn't need one. So she seems to have a lot of free time on her hands to think about these emotions. Actually, her job is making videos, but her videos are just basically vlogging about her life. She's focusing too much on her life, which possibly has some voids in it. So she needs a hobby, something to live for, and maybe make videos about that. Something like a core message. And if you still think you need love in your life, well, you can love yourself, your friends, and your family, and the life that you create. It seems like she's gotten into that common habit of focusing on relationships. And if you look at all her videos together, she seems to be on a love kick. Well, if that's your biggest concern, I say, just like Christina and Tana, she can afford for that to be her biggest problem. Just needs to have more perspective. So to wrap things up, here's me from last week's Trisha video. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Please share this video around. It won't reach Trisha unless this video gets big views. Think about it. When a big YouTuber notices another channel that's been trying to get their attention, well, that channel is usually popular. So let's make it happen. And go vegan. As you may have heard, still no proof that Figsy is alive. And I think I may have found out why Harley and Freely have not given us the proof. Harley may have broken a 2015 court settlement agreement. It actually showed up in court, being sued by Kayla. There's a bunch of hints in this video.